Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so who else? Nobody else doing anything different. Only Yaku.
Yes, no, I went.
Very upset.
Okay, so
Yeah.
are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we went yesterday afternoon after I had a meeting with a client. We went for a brisk walk. It just clears your mind a bit, helps you focus better. At the moment, it's a bit, well, everything's a bit overwhelming, I must say. But I've had time to relook everything and get my diary more organized.
Okay, and when you say everything's overwhelming, Edna, do you mean with the course or what?
Yeah, I think just rethinking everything and, just thinking that the ways that I did things previously was obviously not working for me. So this seems like it's right route that we're on.
Say that again, this seems like?
This is the right route that we're on.
Yeah, yeah. And the one thing I do want to speak to you guys about is that if you feel stupid or you feel like you're never going to be able to make it, please understand that it is an absolutely normal feeling halfway through this course, okay? Yeah. Because you're going from what you knew and where you felt competent, even though it wasn't working, to something new. And you don't know that yet that it's going to work because you haven't tried it. So I call that the murky middle. You're in the murky middle of change. And it's very uncomfortable. And you know, everything inside you might be kicking and screaming and going, you know what, I don't want to do this. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not good at this. I don't want to make an idiot of myself. And I don't want to make you to make an idiot of yourselves either. So that is why I'm getting you to practice before you go out, because you need to embed these new neural pathways. Otherwise, you're just going to go back to doing what you did before because it's going to feel comfortable for you. And even though it's not working, you're going to do it because you go, well, I feel good about this. You feel good, but it's not getting you anywhere. You know what I mean? So realize that trying is better than not trying at all. And if you don't try because you're a perfectionist, you're 100% failing. 100% failing. You're not a perfectionist. You're not doing anything perfectly. You're just doing nothing different. Okay. So who here is feeling what I've just described?
I feel it's a lot of change.
Me, I do.
Okay.
I feel.
Well,
okay.
I feel it's a tad overwhelming. Also because there's also other personal stuff going around. So yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's work and pressure and this. So it's everything new, and I feel the same.
Yeah, I agree with Karina, I think, and everybody actually, that there's a lot of, I wouldn't say pressure, but there's a lot to do, if that makes sense. I mean, because there's a lot of changes that we've got to make, and incorporating that into our daily life. I mean, between meetings, between proposals, quotes, whatever it may be, it's just finding that time to actually get it done and make sure that it's done properly, because I mean, you don't want to rush it. That's also a big thing.
And it's so difficult because we've got load shedding as well. It's so bad. So not to get negative with clients and everybody is, it's hard. And this is new and it's a lot on your plate. So
so you're going to have to carry on?
I also think that, I mean, I think we all had like our default setting with things that we've been doing for years, and it's kind of just fall back on it. And, you know, like the guy said, there's, you know, you try to incorporate new things, and last week was great and it worked and you feel good, and, you know, and then all of a sudden something happens and, you know, you're kind of backpedaling, and I found myself this week falling into some of my default settings again.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that's frustrating for me. So I'm feeling frustrated about it. So
like a fish out of water.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you feel like your feet are going like this and you don't know how you can get to the
Actually, I feel like I'm already on the braai. So
what did you say?
I feel like I'm already on the braai, not just on
the braai. Okay, so I just want you to know that this is absolutely normal, and just want you to stick with it and know that you have to go through these uncomfortable feelings. Otherwise, you cannot get out on the other side. Remember the change curve. If you do not go from denial into nirvana. It's just impossible. You have to go down the thing and you're going to feel cuck. You're going to feel stupid. You're going to feel out of your depth. You're going to feel out of control. But if you stick with it, try and just take that stuff out of your mind and stop thinking in the future and just think in 24-hour periods. You will get there because I'm going to show you the way. I'm not going to drop you in the middle of it and leave. I'm going to be with you for at least 3 or 4 months. So I'm going to work with you, and I'm working with you every day to make sure that you feel comfortable with the next step and the next step. But that's why it's so important to do the work as we go, because if you don't, you will fall behind and the whole thing will become overwhelming and literally something that you're not able to do. So if you miss a step, like you miss your categorizing, or you miss your diagnostic, or you miss your targeting, then everything else is going to fall down. Can you see now how it all fits in? One thing fits into the other. You have to know how change works so that you can go through change. You have to know how change works so that you can take your clients through change later. Then you have to know how to position yourself using your key target market, because you want to know who you're going to go out and speak to, and you want to be able to get under their skin and feel them. And you can't do that if you haven't done your diagnostic work. You're just going to be in everything to everyone. You'll be better at being everything to everyone, but you won't be able to literally hone that arrow and just shoot it. And that's why I want you to get to absolutely hone your skills so you can just shoot forward.
I'm glad I'm not the only one feeling like that.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Karina. Everybody's going through this. And what you're going to find is when we go through change like this and we feel out of control, all our default emotional settings come out. So if you go back to your diary card, you will start feeling angry at other people, frustrated. You're going to be angry at me. And then you're going to go, but it's not really her fault. And then you're going to get angry at yourself. Okay. And there's going to be times where you hate me, and then you're going to go, but that's not really, she's really trying. And you're going to go through that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But I'm here to help you. And I'm used to this. So you're not going to be dropped. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to work with you. I just ask you to work with me. And when you resist and you get angry in yourself, just check yourself and go, okay, where is this coming from? Go back to your diary card. It's normally coming from fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you just go into the next page where you go, fear is false evidence appearing real. What are the facts? What are the facts? The facts are, I'm in the same situation as I would have been, but I've now learned a little bit more. Okay. And I will get better at this, and I am fine, and I have a roof over my head, and I currently have a job. And that's all I need for today. The wheels
we forget sometimes that we do have a job. A lot of people don't.
A lot of people don't.
If it's hard and tough and stressful, there's people who don't have.
Yeah.
At all.
The wheels, you will feel that the wheels are falling off, but the wheels are not falling off. You're not having a breakdown, you're having a breakthrough. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah, I think it's that way. Yeah. I'm a person that hates change. That's such a different, not hate change.
If you hate change, you will always be limiting your growth, because growth involves change. You cannot grow without change.
No.
And
that's
you'll
why I feel
to a certain level, and then you'll reach a ceiling and you won't be able to move from there, because you're going to go, well, this is who I am. And if you don't like it, so stuff off. Okay. And you know what? Everyone will.
I know.
Okay. So I just want to know, can I get a hands up who feels a little bit better from this discussion? Okay. And then I also want to, great. I'm glad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all a call next week. So I'll have a one-on-one phone call with each of you, so that you can talk, in between other meetings. So you can talk to me about what's going on for you, and you don't have to kind of hold it in. And also, please, if you have anything ever that you just want to chat about, just send me a little voicey and I will send you a voice note back. Okay. I'm here for you. All right. Okay, guys. Pleasure. Okay, so I'm going to put you into groups now, into pairs, so that you can practice.
Yes, I need to go.
Okay, who needs to go?
Sorry, Nick, I actually also have to go.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I've got a meeting at 9:30.
Okay,
I just
okay,
want to get
okay.
my
All
passport.
right, so can I ask you guys to then organize your own pairs?
Donnie,
I'll make a
we-
plan to practice.
yeah, I think Donnie and me is arranged for 2 o'clock.
Okay,
Fine, Edna.
Good.
great. Have you all of the other ones got a time set up?
Yeah, me and Sharon's got a time as well.
Okay. Karina, have you got a time with your person?
Not yet, because I was with Edna and Donnie, but I'll find him in a day. Don't worry, I'll sort it out. I
And
will.
Emil, what about you?
I'll give Greg a call and arrange something with him.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check on Kunni.
Okay, and what I'll do as well is I'm going to forward you everybody's scripts now where they're at. Okay, because now I've got here 13 scripts so far. Well, from before as well, from other groups, plus the ones that we've done. So who still needs to send me their script?
I sent mine just before I joined the meeting.
Okay, Stein, I'll have a look at yours now.
you.
Emil,
I have to send it over email still. I sent it on WhatsApp.
okay, so I need 3 scripts. Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
One
See you around the
word.
border.
Let me just ask you one thing before you go. Do you feel that this is moving you forward or will move you forward if
For
you
sure.
Yes.
All
sure.
committed.
Yeah.
It's already
Yes,
had.
yes. Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay. All right, guys.
I feel good.
Bye.
Okay,
Yes,
bye.
guys.
Bye,
Okay, I
bye,
won't see you
bye.
tomorrow. I'll see you Monday.
Yeah, see you Monday.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too. Bye.